Hello, I'm Yaroslav.
Hi, I'm Petra.
For those who don't know us, I'm the head of the EUROSAI presidency team.
And I'm his right-hand woman. Yaroslav, the governance portfolios have done lots of work during the past 3 years during our presidency. What do you think was the biggest challenge?
You might wonder, Petra, but it was finding date and time for the presidents to meet. Our first big challenge before we assumed the presidency was to organize the 11th EUROSAI Congress online, which was a historic moment in EUROSAI. Our presidency has introduced the concept of the governing board meetings at the technical level. They have proven to be crucial for the smooth running of the governing board meetings at the presidential level. We also had to react to the war in Ukraine. The EUROSAI Governing Board issued the statement on the situation in Ukraine, suspending cooperation with SAI Russia and SAI Belarus. In the project groups under our portfolio, we also drafted the new EUROSAI Strategic Plan 2024-2030 and worked on the amendments to the EUROSAI regulations. Next up is the communication portfolio, and we are all looking forward to the new EUROSAI website.
Some of the most passionate discussions about how the new EUROSAI website should look like also took place in Prague.
Let's hear from our colleague from the Secretariat.
The main objective of the portfolio of communication for this period was, no doubt, the relaunch of a new EUROSAI website. The magazine is a relevant channel of communication too, but there may be surprises. With the new website, the magazine will also undergo a major revision. And our Israeli colleagues may also surprise us with social media.
EUROSAI belongs to an elite club.
And during our presidency, our Latvian colleagues handled relationships with external stakeholders.
And they did a great job.
Within the SAI Latvia portfolio, the two major events I would like to tell you about to focus on is in autumn 2021, when EUROSAI for the first time was at the Climate Change COP conference in Glasgow, showcasing our experiences and how we can help stakeholders reach climate change results. The second is in October 2023, when we had a Working Together forum in Brussels together with our partners in auditing government bodies, the internal auditors.
Our presidency was sometimes a bumpy ride.
For example, the joint EUROSAI-ARABOSAI conference in Kyiv in 2022 could not take place for obvious reasons.
And our colleague Lourdes will now tell you more about the leadership of this demanding portfolio.
EUROSAI is not alone. We have friends and issues to share with them. For instance, we identify our members' views and advocate their interests on subjects being developed in EUROSAI. And we also enhance EUROSAI's collaboration with other regional organizations. We do this by fostering different forms of knowledge sharing and cooperation. Joint conference are a good example of it.
We have already talked about some issues of our presidency.
One of the governance portfolios has the word issue in its name.
And we had the honor of welcoming the leaders of the Emerging Issues portfolio to Prague for the launch of the new project group Resilience and Preparedness.
But it's only a fraction of things they have accomplished during the past 3 years.
great example of when EUROSAI works best is from the Emerging Issues portfolio, where we developed a project group on COVID-19. An issue that emerged quickly, that required us to work together to develop audit methodologies, share our findings, and then we've taken the lessons learned from that to develop a new project group on resilience and preparedness.
We are now passing the baton to our colleagues from Israel.
Well, talking in sports terms, you surely know the Czech famous marathon runner Emil Zátopek.
So let's say goodbye with his motto: when you can't keep going, go faster.